Great, thank you for letting me come to you today. My name is Aaron Strain, and I am an employee at an REI retail store in Boulder, Colorado. I worked there for the past 11 years, and for the first 4 years that I worked there, I was the sales manager, and then I was promoted to the store manager. And I'm here to propose a contribution to an organization that I have a connection to. First off, I have a dear old friend who had a son who was born blind named Richard. And he grew up not being able to experience the outdoors as many youth get to because of his blindness. And eventually his father found this organization, the Breckenridge Outdoor Education Center, and he last winter participated in the adaptive ski and riding program. And so he spent a week riding in the mountains with instructors and having a blast with other people who had the same disabilities, but the biggest part of it was that he gained a new respect and appreciation for the outdoors. So I am here to propose to sponsor more youth like Richard. So I'm here to propose to sponsor 100 youth at $150 each for a total of $15,000. And these youth will it will be focused on youth with disabilities because that's what Breckenridge does. And the disabilities will range from development disabilities, sensory processing disorders, autism, mixed disabilities, and multiple sclerosis. But first, I'm going to talk to you about what BOEC is all about, and then I will discuss how REI stewardship relates to that and how the history and goals of REI parallels with BOEC. And then I will finally talk more about why you should be sponsoring this 100 youth. So first off, what is BOEC? The Breckenridge Outdoor Education Center. It's a nonprofit located in Breckenridge, Colorado, on a beautiful 39 acres. And their goal is to be able to let people of all abilities enjoy outdoor and team building experiences. Their mission is to make every connection with youth or adults during these experiences meaningful, educational, and inspirational, but also be doing this through the outdoors. So the programs, they touch on, I already mentioned some of the disabilities, but these are the other ones with physical and mental disabilities. These are actually all the types of people we work with. Serious illness or injury, school groups, corporate teams. So, I mean, if you like this, you could eventually take your own REI board of committees on it and get some team building, and more than that. So the whole purpose is to make development meaningful, educational, and inspiring for the outdoors. Some of the features include a climbing wall, a residential lodge, a high ropes course, and team initiatives, and then everything from rafts, canoes, kayaks, teepees, and other experiences that come along in the Rockies and in the desert Southwest. All the programs are geared towards strengthening communication, emphasizing abilities, challenging oneself, and having a good time. And so they always try and push the individual to have a good time, but to their own limit. And it goes on for what the programs are developed for, from team building, adventure therapy, you name it. Some of the programs are, like I said before, which Richard participated in, was the Adaptive Ski and Ride School, which is actually the cornerstone of Breckenridge. That's one of the biggest programs they have. And then there's the Wilderness program. And these first two will actually be the sponsorship that if you give the money to sponsor Breckenridge, these are the two programs that the money will go to for a youth to spend a whole day doing either the Wilderness program or the Adaptive Ski and Ride program. Also, there's professional team building retreats and an internship program. And each course under each program is modifiable to the youth or adults' needs. And so not only the course, but the activities and the equipment needed is all modifiable. So the whole point of Breckenridge Outdoor Education Center is to let these people with disabilities, or even just people of all abilities, to see new places, develop new skills, and really gain a new respect and spirit for the outdoors. So how does that relate to REI? I'll go on and show the parallel. REI gives 3% of their profit from the previous year to organizations with like-minded goals. Since 1976, REI has given $33 million to these like-minded organizations. And in 2010, $3.7 million was given to 330 other like-minded organizations. The whole point that REI has with giving to organizations is to make their engaging with the community to be one where they go to the workers, or they find out where the workers and where the customers are putting their lives, their work, their volunteer hours and their family into. And so the whole point is to really get in with the customers and the employees and into that community. And that's why I'm here today, is to talk to you about something that I've experienced. And this makes for a more authentic relationship. So the whole goal of REI, when it comes to donating, the core purpose is to let people have a rich outdoor experience while living an active and healthy lifestyle. And a bigger part is to increase stewardship for the outdoors and have that respect and have that spirit. So in the past years, Outdoor Foundation has done studies on whether or not the youth have been responding to more outdoor activities, and you all have responded to that by increasing outdoor activities to make them more fun and more involved. And in 2010, you involved 307,805 youth and 56,204 adults into these new and exciting programs. So it's been going great, but some of the goals that you've been looking forward to have been to involve various types of communities into these new and exciting recreational activities. And that's where I believe that the Breckenridge Outdoor Education Center comes into play, because it's reaching out towards these youth and adults with disabilities foremost, and then it's also for anyone with all abilities. So it's very parallel in that REI's core purpose is to lead an active and healthy lifestyle while getting a rich experience from the outdoors. And some of the other programs that you all have given to in the past were, for instance, $5,000 to Big City Mountaineers, which involved underprivileged urban youth with getting a great experience and leadership programs in the outdoors. And also $7,500 to Greater Metro Parks Foundation, which promoted support to enhance park and recreation programs. So I really believe that BOEC stands alongside those programs. So why should you be supporting BOEC? I really believe that it targets a sometimes forgotten community. And like you said in your stewardship report in 2011, you're really trying to reach out to these various different communities. And I think this is a great opportunity to do that, to reach something or a unique community. They're always in need of donations that are completely run on donations because they are a nonprofit. And the donations that you would give would go straight to these one-day events for the youth to participate in either the wilderness programs or the ski and adaptive ride programs. So, and again, they have similar goals. REI wants to have that active and healthy lifestyle while getting a rich experience from the outdoors. And the Breckenridge Outdoor Education Center really wants to have a meaningful, inspiring, and educational experience. And without you, this wouldn't be possible. So I'm asking again for you all to support 100 youth at $150 each for a total of $15,000 that will go straight to these youth to having a fun outdoor experience and gaining more respect for the outdoors in either a wilderness activity or an adaptive ski and ride program. I will be accepting any questions that you might have.